prepared this time.
Trey is
Seth's
ready
outburst.
No, for the Pepsi Nitro. The Pepsi Nitro.
You know what? You're gonna crack that can open, and it's gonna come out of Seth's mouth somehow.
I'm trying to like prepare for how I'm gonna do this.
Yeah. Yeah, you should tip it. That's
It's like-
definitely.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Wow. This might be the best way this has ever gone.
You know what? I don't have a glass.
Oh my gosh! Look at this.
Yeah, it looks great, doesn't
Well,
it?
it's gonna spill. Sip it. Sip it.
Look at that. Look at it like water fall down the bubbles.
Yeah.
Yes, bubbly.
Bubbly.
I'm sure everyone's already seen the video, so I'm gonna let that sit and do its thing.
Should I go get a glass?
Probably.
It worked pretty well for me. You just gotta like rip the can open.
Well, like that's what I did when I first had a Peppy Nitro, like last year, because that's what the directions said. And then ever since then, we did it like 3 more times, and then we're like, just crack open the can, and go.
I've
then-
always done it in the glass. You two are the
The problem
weirdos.
is we like pop it, let the fizz go, and then pour it. So it pours not like this where you get the big head on it, like a nice pint of Guinness.
Okay,
Yeah, like a pint of cheese.
I'm gonna go get a glass. So you guys behave.
I was really tempted to just smack Josiah's hand.
No.
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Stop.
Gabriel, get yourself together.
I broke the illusion.
Oh no.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. So now that he's gone, we gotta try and make this. Stop it!
Butts.
Stop it! Did you flinch? Does your father hit you?
No, my girlfriend.
Good.
Girlfriend beats me.
You deserve it. Have you ever seen that meme where it's the two girls?
Yes, I hate that.
Yeah, I'll describe it to the audience. There's this meme, it's these 2 girls, and one of the friends like goes for like a high five or something, but then the friend flinches, and she's like, "Does your dad hit you?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then she goes up to her dad, or the friend goes up to the dad, and she's like, "Good job, Derek."
Okay, I haven't seen that one. What I have seen is the awful videos where it's like somebody was like someone's like really angry at someone and so they go like, and then the other person flinches and they're like, "Why'd you flinch, baby? Does your boyfriend beat you?"
Clean your glasses,
Something
please.
awful.
I had to go through the whole first podcast with your glasses being so nasty. I don't know how you're living.
I don't know how you just have one of these in your pocket.
What do you mean?
Pocket. Has anyone figured out?
Churchill founded the Italian government after Adolf Hitler spent all his Webkin bucks
I think they were
OnlyFans.
tokens. I thought they were Webkin tokens.
Shh.
My niece broke my glasses.
Which one?
Annalyn.
Annalyn,
Actually,
behave
maybe
yourself.
it was Melon.
What?
There's probably both of them.
Melon?
Melon.
Who's Melon?
Seth, you haven't been part of the family in a long time. I'm kidding. That's very aggressive.
So Jake has a girl that doesn't do anything. Rip it hard, pour it fast.
Nice. Jake
It won't
has
go all the way.
Jake has a daughter named Nixon.
Nixon. And then there's the one that's I'm gonna like okay. That's Becca's daughter, but grew up, was like very young when Jake and Rebecca were dating, and so that girl considers Jake her dad, and so he has partial custody of that one, and that one is Melon. It's Melody.
Okay,
We call her
okay.
Melon.
Now, because Gabe was like, Jake has 2 daughters. I'm like, no. And he's like, yes. I'm like, no, literally no. And I was just like,
does.
am I that far outside of the loop?
Yes,
Yeah.
Seth.
And no, so he doesn't. It's not his in any kind of
It's not like you
biological
missed a
sense.
whole pregnancy.
Yeah, I didn't miss a whole
Yeah,
pregnancy.
Jake was pregnant and you didn't know about it.
Jake was pregnant. Gabe has Tony
This is
Chocolone-
delicious, by the way.
Chocolonely over there, and I'm.
If you do
little
Pepsi
jelly.
Night the correct way, it's a lot better.
Dude, did you have Pepsi Nitro in the mountains?
I did not.
Dang,
You guys forgot to do that?
Yeah, I did. The thing is, I would have had to buy Pepsi Nitro here, then take it all the way to Montana.
No, they have it there.
But the thing is, it's probably like acclimated to that altitude.
Yeah, he
Oh.
wanted to explode.
It's not just having Pepsi Nitro in the mountains. That wasn't the goal.
I mean, that's also part of the goal.
Drink Pepsi Nitro at Glacier Park.
Yes.
I like this. This is good.
So next year, Katie and I are talking about going on a train vacation where we just take trains everywhere.
Nanny was also talking about that, but we're
So
not going to go with you.
You're
'cause
gonna
we don't
play
like you.
Ticket to Ride
Yeah.
IRL.
Yeah. And the Regals were like, we would go with you. Or at least John and Maggie.
Hunter would want to too, I bet.
Yeah, but he's
Actually, I
gonna
bet
watch,
all of them.
he's gonna watch The Boys. I'm not gonna be trapped in a metal tube with that many children.
Wimp.
Seth loves children. Also, Seth. Children.
And these are very well behaved
Three
children. It's
Good,
not,
well-behaved children who I adore? Absolutely not.
not even once. Oh yeah, he's bringing out the chocolate. Is he gonna share? We won't know until he shares or doesn't share. We'll have to
Just
find
for that,
out.
Seth, I will anti-share. You owe me chocolate. I'm kidding.
Anti-share. I gave you brownies.
That is true, you did.
So I tried something.
Granted, I did pay for those brownies.
No, I threw that receipt away because
Oh,
it was because
did
that's
not
like the
pay for
one
those
thing that was like the one item from all the things we bought that day that you were actually gonna partake of. But I did buy a bunch of groceries today, $101 worth.
Oh.
But also, that's like
Wow, 12 eggs and a chicken breast. Nice.
No, I did buy like enough
Thanks,
food for like 3
Obama.
weeks.
Obama.
I also got 2 racks of ribs.
No!
This one's bigger. Oh,
Hey. Gabe's just
Go for
keeping
it.
me lean and attractive.
You need to
Other
make
ladies.
Seth fatten up so he can eat them. He's so skinny.
I got one bite from that. I give the rest to my wife.
Seth is in a bulking phase.
You're welcome.
We're gonna put Seth in a feeding.
Do I get
mill.
another piece?
No,
What?
Because
absolutely
I
not.
took one bite out of that and give the rest to Katie. So do I get another piece?
You want another piece?
Yeah. Can I have another piece?
Squidward.
No, I'm gonna trust
I
that
need
you're
a ribble.
responsible.
Oh my god.
At
just
that
won't like
point,
it.
I'd just be like, you know what, Seth? I will never share with you again.
I didn't mean to take that much,
Here.
but here, yeah, take some of it. Gabe does not get it back. Yeah, I got the chain. Break the chains of child slavery.
Yeah, Tony's Chocolate Only is.
Why do you always say child slavery? It's just slavery in general.
They do kind of focus on child slavery, but yeah, you're right. It's
Adult
so
slaves
they do.
deserve it.
What?
Yeah, those credit cards.
No.
Pay up.
If you're still a slave over the age of 18, you deserve it.
You had it coming.
Well, I remember.
You
So
were
I used-
asking for it with the way you were dressed.
when I was working at eye
Just
care
like a
place,
slave.
there's a coworker of mine that was like, you know what, slavery's dumb. You know how you stop being a slave? Kill yourself. And I'm like,
No.
well, you're technically right, but now you're dead. He's like, yeah, but I'm at least free. I'm like,
So what
Give me
are you gonna
liberty
do?
or give me death.
yeah. So I was like, you're kind of right, but also that's a bit stark.
So Gabe, do you like how my beard is?
It's pretty good.
What I did is I trimmed the sides and then left the goatee as full as possible.
Got so
Yo,
much red
looks
right
really
here
good.
and here.
Yeah, it really shows up in the light.
Kitty-
Camera can't see it though.
Kitty found some red hairs in my beard the other day.
Sometimes I find white hairs in my beard.
See, my nieces and nephews found the red in my beard and they immediately went, "Ha ha, ginger! Ha ha, ginger!"
I know exactly which ones did that.
Who? Which ones?
Laurel's.
Well, yes, but which ones?
All of them.
The youngest ones. So
Nope. Well, so it's two. Pick two.
Ava,
No.
Sarah,
Yes.
Michael Willem.
Yeah. Michael Willem.
Michael
Michael Willem Dafoe.
Willem.
Michael Willem.
Got to see the stank noodles too.
Got a really cool, cute picture of the stank noodles. It's gonna be behind us.
Hey, stink noodles. One
Aw,
time,
look at that. Oh, wait.
hey,
Look at them little cute.
One-
Aww.
one time those ones.
That's stanky.
One time these two peed in a bed with me. I wasn't peeing with them. They just peed while we were on the bed.
You didn't have a.
The the ferrets?
Oh, those are
The children.
I thought the children were the stink noodles.
No, the ferrets, you dummy.
Oh. What are the children called? Squidgets? Are they squidgets?
No, they
as well,
don't. They don't deserve the title of squidget.
They don't deserve it?
Look.
Is
We grant them the access into the council, but they do not gain the rank of squidget.
That's
This is
fair.
unfair. No one on the council has ever not been a squidget.
Squidgets is exclusively me, Eli, and Cyrus.
That is kind of true.
Yeah, that is very true.
And
It's
I
not-
feel like there was
it's-
someone else.
No.
Wasn't there an honorary squidget?
I think there may have been. I don't remember.
I think we were talking about honorary squidgets. I don't remember.
Oh,
who
was it the one that?
Annalyn?
Yeah, I think it's Annalyn.
Yeah.
Is Hannah a squidget? Nice.
Yeah, I think she earned the rank of Squidget because she actually decided to hang out with us.
She really, yeah. She loves
job,
it.
Everyone
Annalyn.
else was just
I'm her
like,
favorite
I don't
uncle.
know.
Suck
No
it.
way. I was her favorite last
Nope.
time.
Mm-mm.
Last time we were in
'Cause
Arizona,
I've
she's
seen
my
her
favorite.
twice since you've seen her.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
I haven't seen her in over 4 years now.
over
Yeah,
4 years.
even I've seen her more than you have now.
Dang. I'm a bad grunkle.
Yeah. She didn't. She only remembered you. I don't think she actually remembered you.
She didn't remember every time I've seen her. She's been like, "Who are you?"
She doesn't.
Every single
She didn't,
time.
I saw her last year and she didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Until I
it's
saw
kinda
her a picture and went, "I'm your Uncle Josiah," and she went, "Oh."
true. You have a beard now. It's like, yes.
She kept saying, we'd be like watching a movie, and she'd be like, I keep forgetting what you look like.
What?
Your face is really hard to remember. I was like, what? She's also blind, apparently.
What?
Yeah.
This is how I know she's blind. I put my glasses
Oh,
on
yeah,
her,
that's right.
and she went, "Oh, that's better."
Yeah, she actually does wear glasses. It's just
She doesn't.
she
wear
doesn't
them.
wear them.
Yeah, I was like,
girl,
when I
you
was a
blind. You blind as a bat. You blinder than me.
Okay, are we doing the podcast or are we just like
Yeah,
we,
this is
we
the
are doing the
podcast.
podcast?
This is a podcast.
This is
We're
just a little more
16 minutes
chill
into the
than-
podcast.
Yeah, we're just doing a little more chill this time because we ran through the highlights of our vacation.
kid. Should we respawn and be wild?
No, we're fine. We can respond a little later. It's a little early right now.
Yeah, it's a little early for the
Um,
respawn. We're going pretty good. I know. You kind of took me back into podcast mode, and now I don't know what to say.
Oh,
then
it's
get,
warm.
Get out it. Get out
Get
of
out of here! Get out there!
Hey,
Get out
so
there.
it. It reminds me of the
why is
scene
the
from
3
Elf.
red?
It's
Oh, no,
like,
it's
you
not
know,
red
get out of
anymore.
the flow. No, I need to get out.
See, the 3 is red, or any of those are red when you guys are too dang loud.
Oh! I made
see?
it go red.
So I unlocked a new voice
What's that?
last night.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the the guy, the Asian guy on TikTok, the
Oh no, this is gonna be racist.
Uncle Roger. Is it Uncle Roger? Yeah, I think it's Uncle Roger, right? The Asian guy who teaches people how to cook.
I don't know.
You don't know this
I
guy?
I don't
don't
watch.
know
I
what
don't
you're
watch
talking about.
Asians on the
Uncle
internet.
Roger will teach you how to cook
Oh, I do know that one. Yeah.
fried rice.
Yes, I know.
Uncle
that.
Roger. Bad nephew. Bad nephew. I can only really say one phrase. Pardon my French. What the hell? That's just like-
Emotional damage.
It is
Oh, it's
also
that
the
guy?
emotional damage guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know you're talking. I know.
Emotional damn. What? Okay. What is this?
What is what?
You are like pushed way up.
I
I'm
know.
in focus, and Gabe's like pushed back. You gotta take half a scooch back, and you gotta take half a scooch up.
No, I like being ahead of you.
But Uncle Josiah.
You're so blurry.
We've already established that I can't be.
Seth
in
is
focus.
just in 240p anyway.
Oh, speaking of things not being in focus, so we got our internet to work at our townhouse apartment place.
really?
Yeah, finally.
And
Oh.
Katie was explaining to us that because of the humidity of the air, 5G doesn't like it.
That does kind of make sense.
Yeah,
but
but-
also if we use 5G here, it's not that bad.
Right, but
you have a better signal though, for sure.
yeah.
You have a better equipment than we have. We got
Oh.
free stuff.
Oh,
I mean, not free stuff. I
ew.
mean, it's free.
Oh my gosh, you're getting blasted by that.
I know.
light. Hold on.
Here, I'll fix
Oh
it.
yeah. No, that was not the fix.
There, it's fixed. Oh no, I'm blinding my wife. Here, wait. Hold on.
Does this provide vitamin D?
No. Now we're. Oh,
I don't see why we even have it now. I'm upset.
the video is frozen.
No, it's not.
It's frozen for. Look. Oh, dang it.
Oh, Seth.
It's frozen.
Oh.
Guys, we can do
Just saying. I'm the only one who's
visual
frozen.
skits, guys.
Yeah, see, I'm frozen, but the other guys aren't. It's because the video is broken. Oh, dang it, I did do the thing. It's
Your mouth is still moving.
No, it's not. It's not. You know, it.
You're getting better, but I can still tell it's
It's
moving.
pretty, it's pretty
No, it's
convincing. But
not.
here's the thing, Seth. You
Not
are on
doing
a green
nothing
screen.
at
I
all.
can literally just pause you.
No, you
That is
can't.
true.
You can't hide me. I hide.
Completely paused.
Do you remember one of your sisters, and I'm guessing it's Trisha, she had one of those, what was it called?
Squishy doos.
No, it was it's
Puppet?
yeah, it's a puppet, and it's
Charlie
a
McCarthy?
ventriloquist doll.
Yeah.
Charlie McCarthy.
Charlie
Yeah.
McCarthy, yeah.
Yeah, that's,
Scary
General
as
Charlie
crap.
McCarthy.
that thing scared the bejesus out of me.
You
Did we
remember?
break its jaw?
Yeah, we
What?
did. For some reason, the cheek broke.
Oh,
And
were
then we
we like
broke the
moving his
other
mouth
one.
like Dennis the Menace and
No,
just
I
broke
think
it?
we just like grabbed his face and went.
I thought I
and
broke
just
it.
like broke.
Probably
I thought I
did.
smashed it with a
remember.
hammer or something.
Trisha, I should
brutalized
apologize
it.
for the fact that we broke all your things.
You should have left it here. That's your fault.
It is kind of your.
You owe me
fault.
$20.
Welcome back.
Man, we
We
missed
on
like
a
5
rant.
minutes now. 5 minutes is gone.
5 minutes is
Do you know
gone.
whose fault that is?
Obama.
My fault.
Obama.
Obama.
Um, has anything interesting happened?
My sister.
Okay, has anything interesting happened? I finished my Pepsi Nitro.
That's pretty
Yeah,
interesting.
people are gonna see a cut where Pepsi Nitro is gone now.
But,
It's gone.
He's a big boy. He
Wait, watch
finishes
this.
Peppy
Watch
Nighty.
this. You can't see down here.
You can't see that.
Ta-da!
I'm convinced. Also, watch that. You can't see here. It's water now.
Whoa! He's drinking nothing with floaty.
Did we talk about my dad using the wrong animation in the last podcast?
Yes.
That's probably why you remember it. 'cause-
Did I do the wrong animation for drinking?
tip, 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 tip.
Actually, I don't think anyone gave you an animation. You're using your ragdoll animation to drink water.
Was you guys are pre-programmed animations? You don't have to just figure it out on your own. Here, let me try that. Yeah, it didn't work. I'm sorry.
Press the X button, dummy, not the Y button. There you go.
Seth has been violent lately. I think he just needs someone to hurt. Because Ethan's
No,
not
you-
here.
Do you want to go to a rage room?
No, I'm actually feeling really good. I just thought I'm just tired.
Oh. Stop being tired.
Oh, thank you. Okay, it's solved. You hear that? Just don't be tired. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Steffi is not sleepy anymore.
So I was on the security team at church today. I'm sorry. It's called the safety team. It's important. So I was out in the foyer or foyer or whatever you want to call it.
The fee.
And I was just
Entryway.
doing my duty, and
You're taking a poop?
Duty.
yeah. a long one. The big
A
one.
2-hour.
It's a 2-hour dookie. So
Anyway.
I was just out there chilling, listening to the pastor pastoring, and John comes out there and he's like, "Hey, I want to hang out with you." And so like we start talking, and we started talking about things he's been going through and learning and developing through his relationship with God.
He's vegan now.
What?
What?
No, no.
I was gonna say, I'm like, Seth, stop. He is not. So, and like, it came to this interesting thing, and it was a subject of humility and its importance in church. And I thought it was a really interesting topic because at work, I have a Catholic coworker, and he's also really focusing on humility because that's important. And so, like, he's been like touching on like the importance of humility in individuals' lives because pride is a problem, and Seth is a great example of pride. I'm picking, I'm picking on Seth because he's doing weird things right now.
Your microphone's off. It is. It is.
It actually is.
It is. It really is. Your input too.
Anyways, yeah.
I can literally see the switch. It's off.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's on.
Seth, I think your pride is showing. Anyways,
Stop pride signaling. Seth, it's not
Seth-
Pride Month anymore.
I was just about to say that. Anyways, yeah, humility and all that stuff is good.
Did John talk to you about being in a higher resolution? 'Cause
Yeah,
Seth needs to
'cause-
learn.
I don't know.
He's so out of focus. How is just his face out of focus? There it is. Hey, you can see his face now.
Hey, everyone.
Kind of. It's still kind of
I'm in
fuzzy.
focus, and my microphone's working now. Just say I broke it on purpose so that I couldn't talk for a few
I
minutes.
don't think
while
your
Gabe told
microphone
a
is
story.
working.
Just I did it on purpose so that I wouldn't interrupt Gabe's story. What was Gabe's story about?
You know what, Seth? Why do we even bother?
No, I heard it. I listened to it. Come on, Gabe. Come on down here with us.
I love the
Um,
audience.
What I
Let's,
wanted to
let's get a huddle in
what I
here.
wanted to focus on was the fact that, like I said, I'm going to say humility for the billionth time.
Humbly.
The church, by and large, needs to become more humble and admit to mistakes that they've made. Admit to
Messi's at the far corner. He's coming around the bend, and then he's gonna get the ball, and then he shoots, and he goes!
Can you have 3 seconds of something that's not about you?
I just did when I had my mic off. You could have just ignored me.
Okay, yes, humility. Humility
Yes.
is important in the
Look,
church. I agree with you.
I'm trying to do this because
You're
Nanny
moving
was
really
like,
slow.
okay, I'm not doing this just because Nanny said we need more church stuff. I'm doing this because it's an actual important thing.
You know who I think needs more humility?
Seth just became brain dead.
I think who needs...
I was gonna say
I think
bread dead, and I was like, that's
Bread
weird.
Dead Redemption.
Bread dead redemption.
Okay, I think Ben Shapiro needs more humility.
Okay.
Probably. You know, Gabe.
Was I boring?
No.
Okay, because I was assuming either I was boring or Seth is like super next level tired.
I don't know what's wrong with me, but whenever everyone else is silly, I'm like, guys, it's time to be serious. Do you not understand the fact that the church is falling apart because we can't put our pride away, and then we just put up these superstar pastors and with tight jeans, and we call that church, and then we live like the world the rest of the week. And then as soon as like anyone else is like, yeah, I agree, I'm like, oh, why are you worried about things? Chill out, man. Let's just have some jokes and have a good time.
I'm wondering if you should go see like a Christian psychiatrist to like have them dig inside your psyche, so they're like, oh yeah, this is
I
why
think
you do
that's the
these
problem.
things.
I think he spent too much time around psychiatrists, and
What
now
psychiatrists?
They broke him.
I think
You mean the ventriloquist?
I think-
That's a different thing.
I think
They're
Katie,
connected, but they're different.
Katie and all the Smallwoods
Oh,
broke
I-
Seth
I-
at a
I
young
think
age,
my
and he
problem-
never recovered.
I think my problem is that I can't, in my mind, it should never be too serious or too humorous at any one given time.
oh, so you have to be the balance.
I must balance
He's
it.
the Anakin. He kills everything instead.
Yeah, no, Anakin, but he kills the Emperor and the younglings. Just everyone's dead. Man, the lighting. Hold on. The lighting when I'm like this makes it look like I'm like going real bald right here.
Except you are. No, I'm kidding.
Well, yeah, but like I move it a little bit. It's like, oh, I have hair.
Yeah, you do.
There it is. Hello, hair.
So I'm glad we're having this coming to Jesus moment with Seth.
Jeebus.
Hashtag this is going to be the new segment, coming to Jesus with Seth.
Yeah, bring me to Jesus.
No, it's you're helping to bring us all to Jesus.
okay. You
This
guys,
isn't
Jesus us.
picking on Jesus.
Guys.
Give us Jesus.
This isn't us picking on
let's,
Seth.
Let's start with this. Do you guys have any questions about the Bible or Christianity in general? God,
Seth has
Why
been
does
doing
my
a good job of
gallbladder
saying-
hurt on Tuesdays?
there's a devil in your gallbladder.
Your girl bladder.
In your gallbladder, there's a demon, but he's busy the rest of the week in other people's bladders.
Why did the Native Americans believe that there's a little devil inside of corn kernels whenever they like pop? It's because the devil exploded or something. Why is that a thing?
You guys wanted this segment.
You know
You know what?
we
I'll
just
just.
did?
I've been
I'm
reading.
kidding.
You
Okay.
just pulled a me.
We just reinvented the Ask Josh segment.
Yeah, we kind of did.
but Josh never responded, so it's me now.
So
I've been
Seth,
reading
you've been
Isaiah.
promoted to high priest.
High priest.
Grand
Technically, we're
wizard.
all high priests according to the Bible.
I'd rather just be a priest. I don't want to be
Grand
high.
Wizard Seth.
No. No. I've been reading Isaiah.
Okay, what have you been learning?
That Israel's real bad. Israel's bad.
Israel bad.
It's real bad.
Would you say
Free
it's a good?
Palestine. No, I'm kidding.
Would you say it's a good reflection of our current country?
Yes, I was reading it and I went up to
It's
Josh
fast.
and I was like, "Hey, Isaiah 1. That's our church right now."
Okay, what
He
happened
was-
in Isaiah 1?
Basically, it's God is like, so I raised you up and now you're rebellious
Okay,
and you're just, you know, Israel is it's basically about how they're being nasty and awful and they're no longer a place of righteousness, but God is going to bring the fire to refine them and make
I'm
them
sorry,
a righteous
Seth. I'm
place.
sorry about this.
I love that you patted my leg and then you went back and then you just went.
And I was like, that's our church right now.
Soft hams.
And so, and Josh was like, yeah. So we prayed. We were on the stage and we were praying about that.
Was that during service Sunday?
Yeah. That was
Okay,
this
because
Sunday.
I couldn't see it because
Yeah, you were doing-
I was facing the
you're doing
opposite
safety.
direction.
But yeah, so we did that, and then I'm gonna get coffee with him tomorrow morning.
I'm gonna mow lawns tomorrow.
I'm gonna work.
You know the Smallwoods lawns.
Smallwood.
I'm gonna probably be
Just
verbally
their-
abused by
well,
my
yeah, the front
coworker.
and back lawn, and then I need to do the back lawn.
Okay, cool.
You're welcome, Smallwoods. Mowing your lawn.
Why are they called the small woods? Why can't they just be the big woods? Like, why does it have to be?
We're gonna be big
why
forest.
couldn't they just be woods?
woods? We're the woods.
Because then they'd be related to Elijah Wood.
But then we can't call Brent Small Be Free.
what?
What?
That's his email.
What?
Small Be Free. What? Oh, Be Small Free.
You got small B free out of B small free? What?
It's a simple. Yes.
Small B free. What is a B free? Explain a
No,
B free.
Beef free is like a brewery, but for beef.
Whatever.
Brew beef.
Stab me in the eye.
Okay. Chocolate.
Hey, there's chocolate.
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 There's more chocolate.
No. No. Chocolate.
Gronk like chocolate.
Zuck like chocolate.
Zuck. It's me, Gronk.
I hate
Gronk.
you. Chocolate.
Gronk love you. Gronk have forgiveness in Gronk heart.
Did you say dark heart?
Gronk heart.
Oh.
Gronk forgive you for making Quran and Book of Mormon.
The Book of Mormon was fun to write. I just did mushrooms all week.
Where did you find the gold to do that?
Zambia.
Zambia?
Yeah. It
So-
was a Belgian colony back then, and the
Gronk.
Belgians loved me.
Zonk. Gronk.
Why did the Belgians like you?
Witchcraft.
Gronk.
Okay, fair enough.
Gronk want you to come back to Jesus.
You just didn't like my trombone playing.
Yeah, Gronk thought is trumpet, not trombone.
That's what I said. You can't prove me wrong. I'll give you indigestion.
Gronk is protected by Holy Father.
Look,
And Gronk bonk you.
Gronk.
And
Well, you
Guanquill, the amazing power
guacamole,
of,
man.
the amazing power of Gronkquill will bonk the sickness right out of you.
Gronkwell.
May cause internal bleeding.
Gronk bonk approve.
Timmy Pop Brownie feels amazing right
Oh,
now.
dude, this dude.
Isn't that right, Timmy Pop Brownie? That's right! I feel amazing ever since I took Guanquill. I don't even have internal intestines. I just have pot and chocolate in my body. I feel amazing, though.
Gronkwell will may cause internal bleeding, concussion, blunt force wounds from the inside,
The Holy Spirit!
Holy Spirit, the casting out of Zonk, the great demon of indigestion, and tongues.
Thank you for this commercial break.
Please
and
ask
now
your
back to
doctor
the
before
podcast.
use.
Gronk, very happy to see you, friend Timmy Pop Brownie again. It has been too long.
Yeah,
Gronk.
yes. I don't remember what we did last time, probably because I was high. I'm still high. I'm always high.
Zonk really like Timmy Pop Brownie.
Yeah,
Zonk
Gronk,
big enjoy pot.
Timmy Pop Brownie, this is Gronk brother, Zonk.
Hi, Timmy Pop Brownie. Nice to see you again.
Hi, are you zoinked out of your mind?
I am.
Gronk not think
Zonk.
you two
I'm a
should spend
zonky.
too much time together.
Would
I
you
think
like to
Zonk
be
will
zonked?
eat you. Don't
This fair.
get zonked. Zonk will eat you, Timmy Pop Brownie. He like drunk. He like to get drugs.
Crunk.
Zonk likes to get crunked.
Zonk can get crunk. Zonk can get crunk. Zonk. Zonk. Zonk can
Zonk
get
get
crunk.
I hope there's
Crunk.
disco balls.
Zonk can get crunk. Zonk can get crunk. Zonk.
Gronk disapprove. Gronk bonk.
Oh.
Gronk don't think.
Internal bleeding. I'm glad we just came up with that. It's great.
Internal
too.
bleeding. Concussion.
So hey Gabe, so you were on an airplane, right?
Yes. 4
So-
times.
What's with the airplane food?
So did you ever hear anything like this?
We're flying at 350,000 feet in the air to Colorado International Air Depot.
That's what it sounded like in the Denver airport, okay? It did not sound like that in the plane, but the Denver airport is cursed.
Please do not leave because I'm a woman driver. I will not need to back out into oncoming traffic to make
Here's the
this
thing, what they
maneuver, so
did,
it's
because they
totally
realized
fine.
how annoying the intercom system was in the airplanes, that they just had the lady come up to you and just go like, "Come here, boy." Hi! No, they didn't really do that. They, it's fine.
So basically, did they give the pilots SM7Bs?
What?
Did you have any
Nice
affirmative
microphone.
action?
Affirmative action?
Did you have to defend yourself with a firearm while on this plane?
No, but I can tell you about flying with a firearm, because I have experienced that now.
He smuggled a firearm onto a plane.
No.
No, that did not happen.
No.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
You might need to cut that. You might need to bleep that a little bit.
This is what happened.
He might
So,
get blacklisted anyways. You never know.
This is how you legally transport a firearm with you to the location you're flying to. It has
In
to.
the
Full
state,
fact.
in the state
Yeah.
of Missouri.
This
It's
is
international.
basically just America,
Or
because
not international, but
it's not international. It's just in America. This is how you do it, and this is the only way you can do it legally. Is you need a hard case. You need a TSA approved lock, maybe 2, but really you just need 1. You need to have the firearm unloaded. You need to only have a small amount of ammunition, like I think under 100 rounds or so. I don't know. But it can be in the same case as a pistol, but they have to be separated. Magazines unloaded, gun unloaded, and all that. But it has to be locked, has to be in a checked bag. When you do so, and you go to when you go to the front desk of the place that you're the people you're flying through, you check in And as you're checking in, you have to tell them, hey, my bag has a firearm in it. And they're like, poggers, sign this. Well, what they had me do is they're like, all right, I need you to open up your suitcase and unlock the box. And I had to show them the pistol. They wanted to check if it's unloaded. They did not touch it. I did not even show them that it's unloaded. They just were like, oh, cool, pistol, put it back up. And I locked it up and then put it back in the bag. They took the bag. They had me sign something. They put a label on it. And then they had it sent down, and TSA gets their grubby little fingers on everything, and they have to look at it, make sure it's actually unloaded, I'm sure.
They violated your gun.
Well, like, I could tell that they picked it up because when I opened up the gun case again, the gun was not sitting in its former place because I, like, cut out a little cutout for the pistol. It was, like, canted off to the front. So it's, like, not in the groove it should have been.
It may have fallen out.
No, there's not very likely. It's pretty tight. So I know that they picked it up and checked it, which I'm glad you did your job. I'm glad you didn't steal my gun. Yeah, it was actually very painless and quick and easy. And I was like, oh, I thought this was going to be a hassle because people said it's a hassle. It's not.
It would have been.
It's just not.
I want to do a skit of like doing that, except everyone's a real idiot about it.
That's what I was afraid of. I was afraid of like somebody behind me being like, "He's got a gun. He's traveling with a gun. We're gonna die." Like I was expecting someone to like lose their mind.
But I also want you to just be like, "Hello, I have gun. I have gun with me."
Like at first I was like, I should be discreet about it. I'm like, no, I should make it very obvious. Hey, I have a firearm in my suitcase.
Hi, I have a firearm in my suitcase.
Yeah, it's very weird.
It's complete psychopath.
Like I hate having to tell them that because it's like everything about the lifestyle of concealed carry is don't tell anyone you have it. Don't print all that. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Kind of thing.
The last thing you want to do to a TSA agent is, I have a gun.
No, but here's the thing. Okay, so let me tell you a story of what
weapons into the church?
this is what
Sorry,
happened.
Philip.
This is what happened. So I get into the Missouri airport. This is like the day my first flight got canceled, and Seth is already bored. All right,
He's been bored for a while.
So well behaved. I was so well behaved. I was hoping you guys wouldn't notice at all.
You're
I
not
was waiting for
secret
you
at
to
all.
say something.
I thought I was being well behaved and played to
not.
your story. Have I not been
You
well
want a
behaved?
brownie?
I've been
Want
quiet.
brownie points?
I've been, yes, I'm on brown. I've been good. You guys complain that I'm an attention hog and I can't go 3 seconds in this podcast without.
Here's some kudos.
Get out of here.
Okay, now
wanna
that
I
make a
can't do
cereal called
anything.
Kudos.
Now
Okay.
that we've abused Seth, now I can continue with my story. It's going to be quick. Seth might think it's funny.
No, take as long as you want.
Okay.
I'm good. I don't need to talk on this podcast. I don't need to. I don't need attention. I don't need to like talk to the people out there. It's not my podcast. It's our cast.
Thank you, comrade.
Fly the communist.
Not a me cast. Our cast.
God bless Soviet Russia.
So I
Seth,
am
I'm
good.
dying. My bones hurt.
I am good. I don't need to be funny the whole time. I can just
Ow.
be funny part of the time.
Ow!
You guys,
Oh.
you guys need an opportunity to be funny. You guys, it's your podcast too. It's our cast.
I actually hurt. I'm in pain.
My face hurts a
What did
lot.
I do? God help me. Anyways, so I get to the desk where I'm going to be flying through, and I tell them I have a firearm in my suitcase. They're like, great, and I do the thing that I explained to you, and they look at my case, and it has 2 holes. I have one lock through one of the holes, and the other hole is left as is.
Holy.
There's no lock in it. And the guy at the terminal, who's not a TSA agent, he's just a representative of the airlines, I guess. And he's like, I don't know if this is TSA approved. I think it needs a second lock because there's another hole for it. And I'm like, okay. What's that about?
He's adjusting his headphones.
Oh,
It doesn't affect anything. Your mic isn't working anymore.
Oh yeah.
You're an
I love
idiot.
you, Seth. And
Hey.
so he quickly calls up the security guy to ask him a question, and the security guy's like, "Yeah, I think he needs a second lock." And so I run over to the gift shop that they have there, and they have 3 locks. And I tell them my situation. I need another lock. They're like, "Great, here's our locks. None of them will fit. They're all to like lock up suitcases, like the tiny, tiny, tiny little things."
Yikes.
And I'm like, none of these will work. And he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, how big does it need to be?" I'm like, my suitcase is right over there, like 10 yards. I could show it to you. And so he's like, "Okay." So we walk over there. And he's like, "Oh yeah, none of our locks will fit that." I'm like, "Great."
Okay.
And so I decide, you know who will know if this is TSA approved?
The TSA?
TSA. And so nobody's in line. So I run through the line because there's no one there. And I'm like low key internally panicking. And I think the TSA agent can see that. But the TSA agent is like already just like, oh, because you know.
He
And
works for the TSA.
so I ask him, "Hey, I have a firearm in my suitcase. It has a lock. It's ammunition is separate, all that jazz. But there's another hole on the case. Do I need 2 locks?" And he's like, "Does it have a lock on it?" I'm like, "Yes." "Okay. Yeah, that should be good." I'm like, "Really? Even if there's another hole in it? Because they're saying that I need another one." He's like, "No." "Is it a hard case?" I'm like, "Yes." "And it has a lock?" "Yes." "Okay. It's fine." So I went through this whole thing that spanned probably 15 minutes of freaking out whether I need another lock.
Well,
Just need one.
and then your flight get canceled.
And then my flight gets canceled 4 hours later. I'm like, ah!
And
then
I
have-
had to pick you up.
Yes, Seth.
I had to pick him up.
Yes,
And I brought you to Taco Bell.
it's true.
Picked him up off of his feet.
Man, when I picked you up again when you came back, I also took you to Taco Bell.
I think we went to the same one.
No,
a
different
lot
one.
of
was it?
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I have had too much Taco Bell.
I haven't had enough Taco Bell. Or Chick-fil-A. I need more Chick-fil-A.
I've
in
had
my
Chick-fil-A in a long time. Actually, so when we were in Arizona, we went to Chick-fil-A because Katie doesn't travel much, and she was like, "I want something that's like home." So we went to Chick-fil-A. She was homesick, so we got Chick-fil-A. And so we're pulling up, and I'm like, "I want number 2 because that's a spicy chicken sandwich, and I want deluxe."
Mhm.
So I go up, and she also wanted that, so I was like, 2 number 2s deluxe, and then 1 with mac and cheese. And then the other one was, I think we both got lemonades. But anyway, we get our sandwiches, and they're just regular deluxes.
Okay. Still good sandwiches, but it's not what you ordered.
It was a delicious sandwich. I never had the regular deluxe. I always get spicy. It was really, really good. But so when we were passing their menu, I was looking at it, I was like, their menu's different here. The menu is different here.
Oh.
What's their number 1?
Their number 1 is the spicy over there.
Oh, so that's your standard.
Yeah, so I should have just ordered the number 1.
That's
Because I'm
not
just in my
right.
head, number 2 is spicy, number 1 is regular. Wait, no, spicy was like number 5 or something.
Oh.
I think number 2 was like nuggets or something. Oh yeah, 1 was was the regular classic, and then 2 was classic deluxe.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, then, yeah. Okay.
Do you
So,
think?
okay, yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was. Was that the deluxe was a separate entry? So
Well, it's like
spicy
you can
deluxe
say
would've
like
been
number 2
4.
deluxe or number 1 deluxe or whatever. Like here, because
Go.
number 2 is like regular
I don't
spicy.
know.
It was
Yeah.
good. Then we went to the rodeo. We're gonna go to another rodeo.
We're going to Ozark Rodeo.
Apparently, you guys went to one in Montana or something.
I wasn't
Mom
there for that.
and Kylie went to the one in Sheridan, Wyoming.
Just Mom and Kylie?
Lucky.
Mom and Kylie and Bear and Angie.
Okay. Anyone else?
Nope.
And the Seven Dwarfs. But from Gabe's airplane story from earlier.
I hope they're doing
Yep,
good.
they were all there. They were in the rodeo.
The dwarves all rode one horse stacked on top of each other.
One Clydesdale. And they all just.
Clydesdale.
I did get to see Clydesdale in the rodeo. We all
Yeah.
we both saw.
They had a little
Clydesdales.
Philly.
A what?
They had a Philly cheesesteak out there.
Delicious. I also got to see the one-armed bandit.
What?
The one-armed bandit
One-armed bandit. When did we see that?
at the rodeo.
What?
It's the guy with the big trailer, and he was running around on his horse, and he like did.
Do you only
tricks.
have one arm?
Yeah, he only had one arm. He's called the one-armed.
What did I not
bandit.
know? What is that? I was like laser
He had
focused
like
on
a
that.
very obviously empty sleeve,
Did he?
like tucked into his pants.
I was like, I'm so interested in this right now. I was like, this is
It's
awesome.
probably
He was
time
waving
you,
around like a
whip.
gun in one hand, a whip, and then a gun later in one hand, and he wasn't holding on to anything. So like obviously,
Would be funny as if
I
they,
didn't connect the dots there.
literally, he came on stage, came out onto the thing. He was like, "It's the one-armed bandit."
And I was like, wow, that's quite the stage name. I bet it doesn't relate to anything in his
truck
life.
and trailer said "one-armed bandit" right across.
Yeah,
his
stage
very-
stage name. Stage name. It has
You
nothing to
have
do with his
one
personal
arm.
life.
He only had one
I
arm.
didn't notice that. I was saying hi to Brady. Was that Brady Mingarelli?
No, that was the other one.
Was it Austin?
What?
It was not Austin Mingarelli.
Who?
Austin Mingarelli.
No, it wasn't. But it was
It was
Cameron.
Cameron.
Yeah.
Hey Cameron, I saw you for the first
Son
time. in forever.
of Mayor, old Mayor, Greg Mangarelli
Greg
of Prescott, Arizona.
Prescott. I was talking to our Austin at church, and he was like, "I heard you guys were in Prescott," and I was like, "Yes, that's where I was." Correct,
Prescott.
Prescott.
Prescott, because it said
It
how
does-
it spelled.
It does feel better to say Prescott than Prescott.
No, it doesn't.
If I like the way it feels. So I found out I might be a little autistic because certain words scratch in my brain. And apparently that's an autism thing. When like
you
you
got
say
that
a word, you're just
tism,
like,
brother.
it's like a Prescott. Like when certain words and like syllables and consonants and stuff, when they like feel
Gabe, we
really
figured
good
it out.
in you.
Gabe, we figured it out.
Am I
Gabe,
autistic?
That's a
he's
sign of
autism.
autism.
Like,
Well, here's the thing.
same
okay, here's the
thing,
thing. I repeat words a lot. Like, I
Yeah.
even do it now. And
Like-
it's just because I'm so bored that it's like I have to I have
but
to
does
like
it like
occupy my
feel
mind.
good?
My brain
No,
loves the
it-
word
okay, no, it's
cool.
nothing.
Like I like being like cool. Cool.
How do you say it with a K or a C?
cool? I'll say it different ways, like cool or cool.
Gabe, we figured it out.
God.
He's got the tism.
Here's the thing.
got
I
autism.
was looking at this list, and that was the thing I looked at and gravitated towards. I was like, whoa, I do that. But there was like a bazillion things on this list. It was like every human thing. It was like, if you do any of this, you're the autism.
Well, the thing
And
is,
it's-
you have to have like
Self-diagnosed.
60% of it.
Well, yeah, I get that, but like,
Seth
but
was like, how
the
high of a score can I get?
How I got 100%, man. I crushed that autism test. But no, because the person was like, if you have any of these, you could be autistic. But what I don't like is like autism is so broad now. It's literally like
Are you human?
if you are human, you are retarded.
Like, there's some truth to that. I've seen some pretty normal people do really, 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 really dumb
We've
things.
talked about this before. Black Friday, you just watch people enough and they'll do something.
Everyone has
a little
autism then.
Everyone's a little acoustic.
Acoustic.
Yeah, everyone's acoustic then.
Okay, so Bing Bong.
Are we gonna do the progressive coffee shop?
Okay, are we switching characters or am I still the barista?
I could be the barista.
It's either the barista or the lady again.
I don't know. What does Gabe want to do?
You just don't forget about Gilgamesh.
Oh no, I have not forgotten about Gilgamesh.
Do you want to forget about Gilgamesh?
No.
I don't think you
Gilgamesh
love
is great.
Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh, stop!
Gilgamesh will not stop.
You're scaring
I
the
will not cease
cockroaches.
until the
Those
end
are
of days.
ingredients.
Okay, so you can be the barista and I'll be.
Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna be a guy on his laptop observing.
Like a hovercraft laptop?
No, just a laptop in
Well,
the
then how are
coffee
you
shop,
gonna-
like doing business.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Bystander.
Bystander.
All right. Well, here I am. I'm working at the coffee shop, just waiting for somebody to
Oh
order.
man, I need some caffeine.
I'm working at the coffee shop, waiting for somebody
Hey,
to order. I'm singing a song. I hope nobody interrupts me. That would be a microaggression.
Hello, bing bong, bing bong.
Oh, hello.
Hi, I
My
was,
pronouns are Zer. What are your pronouns?
my pronouns are, shoe pedal.
Those are very good pronouns.
My pronouns are.
Hello,
How you
Well,
I'm
shoe
doing
pedal.
taxes
Good for
you
you.
do taxes still?
on my Flash keyboard.
What?
Well, shoe pedal, what would you like to drink
Um,
on this wonderful day?
I would like to have a white chocolate macchiato with oat milk and almond flavor.
Would you like that white chocolate to be made with or without privilege?
Let's have it privileged.
I want a cookie.
I'm glad. Because if any person with your skin tone came here ordering that and wanted it without the privilege, I'd tell them this. Impossible. Gilgamesh, can you make that thing he just said?
Cookie. I want cookie.
Comrade, you're going to have to wait
Cookie.
until it's your turn.
No, 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 no.
Comrade?
No.
Comrade?
You are
Is your-
oppressing me. You're
I-
oppressing me.
Did you
I'm
hear?
sorry.
Did
You
you hear?
are oppressing me.
I'm
You're
sorry.
oppressing him.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Give me cookie.
Cookies given to you.
I want it with flesh.
Gilgamesh?
What does that even mean?
Gilgamesh, add flesh!
Sushi.
Ugh.
This one from 0 to 100 way faster than I think you guys were wanting. Or at least Gabe was wanting. That went straight to self-harm.
Like compared to what's going on now, it's pretty mellow.
Hi, friend.
No.
The
so,
internal pain I suffer.
Can I
every day
interest
is-
you, either of you, in a assisted death?
No, but I was told that this was the birthplace of Timmy Pot Brownie.
That is true. He was born here.
Can
And
I
then
get pregnant
some-
with a pop brownie?
Yes, you can. And then some guy looking like some kind of angel caveman. He came
That's
in here
racist.
and
That's
took him
racist.
away.
That's racist. That's racist. That's racist.
I'm sorry.
Subterranean man.
A subterranean man who also looked
Or
like
woman.
an angel or woman. A subterranean.
No. Subterranean.
A subterranean.
Angelic.
And an angelic
and
subterranean.
Or demonic.
or demonic.
Zizem.
Zizem.
Submarinian, right?
Subterranean.
Subterranean.
Submarinian
Came
is
here
those
and-
billionaires.
And
Oh,
commandeered said Timmy Pot
Oh
Brownie.
yeah, those billionaires in the sub.
They deserved it. They're
The
billionaires. They
submarine
deserve death.
sandwich. Billionaire. Oh my gosh.
Are you guys gonna do a special drink for that?
Yes, it's gonna be free.
Awesome.
It's gonna each will have a drop of blood from, what's that? Little Nas X.
Dude, let's go. I love Lil Nas X.
Ah.
You make the song the.
I totally didn't just throw up in my mouth just now.
He
I'm
made
glad that's your truth.
He made the song. Guys, he made that song. The Western song. He made country
I
music.
love that song because it is the song that I am told to like.
I love.
Love is love. Love is love is love.
Love is
whatever.
love, and that's why
So I went-
I like pizza.
I went to mass the other day.
Black
And,
mass
yeah, and this
or
the-
non-racial
our
mass.
mass and our
Gravitational mass.
priestess she
Supreme?
said love is love, and Jesus wore a fabulous tunic, and Jesus had two dads,
Did he also
And-
wear a coat of many colors?
Probably because Jesus was probably gay or something.
And then we all took
Um,
LSD.
And then
The holy LSD.
I wanted nothing more than God to smite down that building.
Why?
Sorry, I broke
Because they
character.
used the wrong pronouns for Jesus.
I mean, it was a great mass.
Huge.
It was
you'd
huge
say.
fan.
Huge mass.
was it
it was-
gravitational? Did it just suck you right in?
Please add more intelligence to your character.
Okay, I'll add more intelligence. I like freedom and guns and freedom.
Too much intelligence.
Way
Sorry,
too
let
much
me dial it
intelligence.
back. We need to go on strike because we
There
were
we go.
stolen from. Strike.
We are stolen from.
We are stolen from because we hold decent jobs.
We steal the Earth's blood in the form of oil. We need to return it.
That's why I've been bloodletting.
You know what? Gilgamesh needs to take. Gilgamesh, I need to go on break.
Take
You
your
coming?
smoke break. Death sticks.
Gilgamesh
Yummy,
is
yummy
here.
death sticks.
sticks.
Would either of you be
Um,
interested in a seance?
Yeah, I want to talk to my gram.
All right, are you ready?
I'm gonna just drink my privileged coffee.
It's me, your grandma.
Gram, why you look like Satan himself?
I'm in hell, boy. I didn't believe in the Lord, baby Jesus. I believed in preteen Jesus, not baby Jesus, and that was my downfall. Baby Jesus is the right Jesus to believe in. Sweet little baby infant Jesus with his little Einstein play sets and wheels on the bus.
I don't
Little
like.
baby Jesus just trying to suckle some milkies. That was the
I
right
don't-
Jesus to pray to,
I
not
don't-
preteen Jesus.
I don't like the seance bit.
Gilgamesh will end seance.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Don't you put that evil on me.
I'm sorry, I had to break that. It's just such a funny movie.
Can he have his coffee now?
I've been drinking it. I'm privileged. See? Privilege.
Yeah, because it's white.
Can I get some?
The bit is over.
Can I get some black coffee where you took the black out of it and gave it back to the black?
No, because the bit's over.
You're gonna have to get it.
That was very quickly not about coffee.
That was possibly the worst version of that bit we have done.
Probably, yeah.
Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Evil on me, Ricky Bobby. That's not
Where is
appropriate.
That movie from?
What's that called?
What movie is that from?
I can't remember the first bit of it, but it's a
So-
racing movie about a. Yeah.
What?
Wait, was it? Talladega Nights.
Yeah.
Talladega Nights.
It is a great horrible movie.
Don't
Yeah,
put that
it's
evil on
Will,
me,
Will
Ricky.
Ferrell.
It's Will.
funny.
It's not appropriate.
It's
not-
Will Ferrell truly at his best.
Yeah.
I think.
You're not appropriate.
I think
Yeah.
it was one of his better
It was
performances.
very good.
There's a scene in which he gets a knife in his leg, and they use another knife to
To-
pry it out.
Yeah, it was
And
great.
it's the dumbest bit ever, but it's so funny.
But just before that, the Ricky Bobby and Will Ferrell, he thought he was paralyzed, and his friends were like, "You're not paralyzed." He was like, "Well, you know what? I hope you have beautiful sons, just beautiful, beautiful, wonderful sons that are perfect. They're absolutely perfect. They're perfect specimens, and they go into sports, and they're amazing at it. They're number one, and then they lose their legs." And the other guy's like, "Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby? I don't need that. Don't put that evil on me."
And then Ricky Bobby then gets a knife, and he's like posed ready to stab himself in the leg. And they're like, "Don't you do it, Ricky Bobby! Don't you do it! It's gonna hurt." He's like, "I'm not gonna feel a thing." And he goes, "Ah!" It's great. Like whoever wrote that that movie did a swell job. It was entertaining and funny.
A new comedy needs
was
to come
good.
out. It's been so long since we've had it. I mean, they tried Sherlock Holmes. That Will Ferrell
it
tried that
flopped
Sherlock
pretty
Holmes,
bad from what
but
I've
yeah,
been
I heard
told.
it was really bad. Maybe that's because it was like so good and actually funny that all the wokes were like, "No!"
That's very possible because I can't talk.
Talladega Nights.
Yeah, that movie came out like in what 2005.
Yeah,
Like it's an old movie.
it would not fly.
Now
it's
it's
very
an old
homophobic.
movie. People are gonna be like, no, it's not. No, it's not. It kind of is. in the
Almost
movie.
20 years ago.
Yeah, it's almost 20 years old.
That's old.
That's old for movies.
Like I'm older than the movie, but it's still an old movie. As far as movies go, it's old.
Kind of like how video games become old after like 3 years.
Yeah, right. Jeez. And you know what's crazy? Like, okay, when Star Wars Battlefront, the first one, that was the first new one on the PlayStation
The first
4.
one on PS4. 4, yeah.
When that came out, I was like, "This is so photoreal. Like, this is the peak
Oh,
of
yeah.
graphics. They're not going to get better than this. Like, this is because this is good because it's photoreal. It can't get better than this."
Yeah,
And it
we
got
believed
better.
that for the longest time, and now it's like this is kind of duty.
And now it's like, oh, they're even better now. And now I play that, and I'm like, this looks like trash.
Yeah, it's kind of blurry.
It's not photoreal at all. What was I? What was wrong with my brain?
It's like whenever it's whenever my dad was like a teenager and he's like playing
Crash Bandicoot.
like he's playing like Nintendo and he's like, wow, this is so cool graphics and whatnot. And now it's like this is literally just some dots on the screen.
Straight up just dots.
Yeah, it's like that.
They drew some math and then it put on screen.
Yeah,
Like, granted, it's
polygons.
still-
People are like, whoa, polygons.
Yeah, like it's still
Wow.
impressive.
You know what's crazy? It's
But-
still polygons today.
Yeah, it
Yes,
is.
they're just smaller
It's just
now.
tiny polygons.
I like watching those videos where people like count the polygons.
Gosh, what are they
Like,
nerds?
well, they're not like actually counting it, but they there's-
two.
One polygon.
you can put it in like a thing and it'll tell you how many polygons are in the model.
Dang.
But they'll bring like N64 Mario and then like the newest Mario and compare how many polygons there are and like where they're concentrated. So like N64 Mario's nose had like 6 polygons.
Dang, it's a lot of polygons.
In the newest Mario, Mario Odyssey, Mario's nose has over 2,000 polygons.
In the nose?
Just in the nose.
Wow.
Specifically
Wow.
right around like the crease because it kind of jiggles a little bit, so you need extra polygons so it can stretch.
Dude, how many polygons am I?
I don't know. At least 2.
Well, well, you see, if you're counting atoms as polygons, or
Yeah.
3 atoms as polygons,
Yeah, 3
Hold on.
atoms come together as a polygon.
how many atoms are in an average human being? So that's scientific notation. It's 7 times 10 to the 27th power.
Okay, so just like take that number and then bump it up by like. Just do that number again because I'm
What's
pretty big.
7 times 10 to the 27th power divided by 3? It's a lot.
2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3.
All right.
1, 2.
So Seth
three,
is at
four,
least 3.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I have at least 3 polygons.
9 threes of 3, and then 2 at the front. You know what I'm saying?
2 at the
That's a lot
front.
of figures. I wish my bank account looked like that.
Yeah, mine too. We would have so many monies.
If I had that many.
We would break economy.
No, because I would spend all my money on
In the
cigarettes.
casino.
There's something that I wanted to mention.
I would buy the earth.
Can't remember what it was though.
I'd buy
Remember when
slavery.
Kanye asked how much money the earth cost?
He's like, why can't I buy the earth? They won't let you buy the earth.
I
What
wanna
won't
buy
let
the
you
earth.
buy the
I wanna.
earth?
It's like, what do you mean they won't let you? It's
Who
not
is
like
not
a.
letting you.
Who? Yeah, it's not like somebody's like. It's not like some Jew is like, no, just have bagel.
No.
Why are they Jewish, Seth?
Because Kanye doesn't like the Jews.
Seth, why are you so Jew?
Because
Are
Kanye
you
doesn't
some
like.
kind of,
No.
are you some kind of conspiracy theorist? You don't like the Jews?
I am Jewish.
Speaking of conspiracy theorists, I mentioned to a coworker because he loves World War II history, how okay, me and Seth were talking one morning about how he read some article about the CIA or FBI or whatever releasing documents about how they found Adolf Hitler
In Argentina.
in Argentina because
true.
he did not shoot himself in a bunker in Germany, actually.
Facts.
And yeah, like I'm on board with this. It's like, okay, of course they'd hide that from us.
Yeah.
Because he's a really evil guy, and instead of saying, "Oh, well, we lost him," it's like, how do you lose him? The place is surrounded. So,
I don't think they lost him. I think they took him. But anyway.
okay. Either way, I mentioned it to him, and he's like, "No, okay, that's impossible." But he's also the same guy that fully believes that
He's one of those.
Kennedy was set up, which I also agree. Kennedy was murdered by the government.
So he believes that one, but not that
Yeah, like
Hitler.
he believes other things that were
Considered-
considered conspiracies.
Come on,
But
dude.
that he won't believe. And I'm
I
like,
bet he believes 9/11's real.
I bet he thinks that
Actually, I
the
think he
Earth
does.
is actually round.
Bro, I bet
Moron.
he believes that the Oklahoma City bombing wasn't the government.
Yeah, I bet he thinks that Ohio is a real place.
Guys, okay, I have to say something.
okay,
Wyoming
okay.
is verifiably a real place. I was there. And there was things that said Wyoming.
I've been there too.
Is it a good state, or is it one of those states where you're like, oh,
It
this is
actually
basically South
it ac-
Montana?
It actually is pretty good. I
Okay.
actually like Wyoming.
So it
quite a
deserves
bit.
to be its own country. Country.
It deserves to be its own state. Yeah.
state.
Now it is not as good as Montana. But
Fair.
It's a nice state. South Dakota is awful.
It should just be
I-
called North Dakota.
I do
Just
not-
Dakota.
I don't like South Dakota. And then we observed.
Jim, were you in North Dakota at all?
No, we observed.
Mount Rushmore.
No. Nebraska from the safety of Iowa.
What does that mean?
We never actually entered into Nebraska, but we were right following the line. So
Oh.
you just look over a river and there was Nebraska. And I was like, "Hi, Nebraska. We're not
Wait,
going to visit you today because we don't
I'm
want
confused
to."
about where the states are. Am I stupid?
Yes.
A little bit, but so is everybody.
Nebraska's right
Oh.
there next to Iowa.
Oh my gosh, I am
I keep on getting
stupid.
compliments
I also
about my
went to-
boots.
I also
like
went
Iowa.
to
Omaha's
Idaho.
great. Omaha's fun. Go there. Go to the
Idaho's
zoo.
a good. I want to move to Utah.
Why?
Utah is one like my favorite state. I
Why?
think. It is beautiful. The people there are super nice.
Okay.
The weather's amazing.
Is it kind of like
You can have
Montana?
multiple wives.
Okay.
Polygamy is illegal there.
Is
Is
it
it
legal or
legal?
is illegal?
It is illegal.
Okay.
That's wrong.
Cannot.
Not that I'm interested.
It's false.
I am. No, I'm kidding. um,
I'd be lucky to get a wife.
not if you lower
I
your
bet I could
standards.
collect them all.
Dude, if I lowered my
Gotta
standards
catch
any
them all.
if I lowered my standards anymore, I'd be hooked up with a pot smoking.
Well, you gotta believe that.
Hey, Bob. On the podcast.
Oh yeah, I forgot this is supposed to be family friendly. It says it in the Bible, not the pot smoking part, but the other part.
Yeah, it's in Isaiah. I read it in Isaiah earlier.
Yeah, Isaiah, pot smoking.
Pot smoking. God said, "Smite the pot smoking."
So I have to bleep that. You can still hear it.
I didn't even say it. I just breathed. That's just how I
It's
breathe.
the way you breathe. You breathe wrong, Gabe.
You breathe with a W. How dare you breathe with a W? Just put a harmonica in front of that and you gotta
Okay. Anyways.
All right, goodbye.
Oh, is that it?
It's been an hour 14.
I don't want to end it.
Oh.
All right, goodbye.
Which button do I press? I think I press this one.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that.
And we'll see you next week. when
Maybe
it's
Seth will be in
been-
focus next time.
No, I
Got it.
won't. I only exist in 240p because I'm not real. I'm actually just animated.
You should have seen him when he was younger. He was like pixelated, 16-bit.
This whole show is AI generated.
That's right. I'm
We
figure
are a
of,
psyop.
That's a good
We
idea.
are a
Government
psyop.
imagination.
Here's our new background. It's AI generated.
That's your mom. Luke Grass, respond to me, please.
He's dumped you.